Well, hello. We are going to be doing a little bit of drawing today. I really would like to get this background here done, so we're just gonna chill and do that. So, oh, I should probably show for reference the old version of this background. So the usual way this background kind of looks, this one, yeah, okay. Oh, hi, Danny. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, so for reference, this is kind of the old version of the background in this game. And I kind of looked at it and went, yeah, I can really feel that I'd made this when I was more starting digital art. So I'm like, I'm gonna try and update it. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna try to like inject more personality thingies into the room, make it more refined. The perspective is hopefully better than it was before. Stuff like that. So yeah, what was this? Oh, right. This was like the pins. Those are the little pins on the posters. And I think under the posters I should have a concerned ape grandpa bed flashbacks. This is far better than Wait, did the bed get updated? Like was the way the bed looked updated at some point? Because the way you don't remember? The way it looked is always really funny. Just the very Yeah, no, it's like bro looks like he got put on like some kind of like one of those folding party desks instead of an actual bed. Like it feels bad. Feels bad for him. They really had just a dying man on like a ping pong board. I think someone modded that the bed to actually have like have people playing ping pong on it. Like with Evelyn, I think. There isn't even a cushion. No, yeah, it's literally like a flat. It's just a flat surface, hard looking surface. Like it's so sad. What the heck is that guy doing? Oh my gosh, how did he knock that over? Bro has a talent. Oh. Bro has a talent for causing chaos, I swear. Wood. Sleeping on a slab of wood, yeah. Okay, let me just, oh god. I think this eraser needs to be a bit bigger. And cat, what are you doing? Please. Ah, the usual cat sabotage. Can't believe this. He's cute, so he gets a pass. It's amazing how much you can get away with when you're an adorable little creature. Okay, I think this shadow should be kept a bit subtle, but let me apply a little bit of blur to it. And just make that a bit subtly like that. How much of this sketch is okay? I kind of want to turn off this part of the sketch, so oh, that is the wrong layer actually. Let me just cut that, turn that off so I can see better. Okay. Now I just kind of go in here a little bit. Doo, 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 doo. Simply do like this. By the way, how is my audio sounding this time? I did add a compressor, but I didn't have time to like mess around with it too much. So I think I'm going to keep tinkering around with that to try to I want to make sound about as good as I can get with this mic. Which I'm not sure if this mic can get to like very good, but okay. Should I add a little bit of an erase here? I think maybe like this. Okay, so it's very slight. Okay. Yeah, it can just be a very tiny bit of shade there, really. Alright. That seems acceptable. Oh, it's doing its autosave. Okay. Thinking. Let me try to finish off this lamp thing over here. And let me just name this layer. Poster shade, so I don't forget what that is. And as for the lamp, just going through all of this. Ah, okay, this is the lamp layer. Now this would be this layer. All right. So just gonna start adding on here. Probably going to make this a bit more of a smooth surface. Meanwhile, Tequeño is biting his bowl for some reason. He just munching on the edge. Let me make the brush a little bit bigger and see how that affects things. Could give a bit of darker shading here towards the top. All right. And go just a slightly bit darker. Do, 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 do. Okay. Ish coming together. Yeah, I think something just around that really should be good. And then we can just add another layer on top for extra shading. So something like just kind of enclose it. And then have a sort of gradient erase here to just kind of round it out. All right, I think that works. Oh, bless you. I am happy with that. Now just one more layer for you do just a slight bit of other shading. And go more into the yellow. Let me just blur this and then make it very, very slight, I think. And do a few gradient erases. Should I move that? Maybe more like there. Do-do-do. Okay, I think that works. That should be... Oh, it's auto-saving again. All right. Should be kind of good like that. But maybe just like one more layer. That brings in more like dun. And just kind of blur that a bit more aggressively. I try to bring in some of the sort of sunlight affecting it. Okay, I think now it works. Now that is that little part done. Okay. Now this is a separate layer here, but I'm wondering, should I could like put this in a folder and then bring this one in here so it's also partly affected by some of the shading layers up here. But what should the baby want? Baby be meowing. Yeah, so I can kind of just like move a few of these around. So it kind of just affects. And now I can just kind of come in and work more on this layer specifically. Do, do, do. Just add like another one here. Maybe make it some soft light. And add just a tiny little edge. Down. And there we go. Should I make it pen light? How does pen light look here? Yeah, I like that. All right. I'd say that's that little section done now too. Autosave moment. And where's that last? Okay. So this one right in here. Probably just needs get a shade in like this. And then oh, wrong shape there. Yeah, just bring in that very dark bit of shade there. And then really just like a kind of slight bit of erasing, I believe. And that should be good. I think that's pretty much done with that lamp. Alright, what next? Because Could keep working on the window outside, but let me see here. I feel like this table needs like another little something on it. You could put like a little beanie thingy here, perhaps. So let me just do like a little sketch layer. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. It could also be sort of like a little figurine of something. Kind of like a stocky sort of shape. I wonder if I should add like a sort of clock here, maybe. Wait, heck, did I mention the clock in my script? Hold on. This is important. Let me just pull up my silly little yarn editor. Which reminds me, I should probably show a way to look at the yarn editor at some point here, but okay. The scene that mentions the bedroom. Okay, I did not mention an alarm. Maybe she doesn't need an alarm. I feel like she'd probably just use her phone for that. Doesn't need an alarm clock. Okay. Well, you've at least decided on this little creature. Should there be anything else? I definitely want to put like some kind of like bookshelf in here though. At least like a couple of books. Because in the previous one, yeah, there isn't really... She does be a writer, so I think I should have maybe like around here. Somewhere I should mention that. But for now, let's try to let's make this little strange guy. This bizarre creature. I'll just use the G pen for it, I think. Or I could have just kind of straight up like the little line tool for it. Do do do. Do do. Do do. And I can kind of like draw out more of the curvy after. First one we can kind of do a like that. Okay. Yeah, now we just kind of go back in and refine it a little more. Doo-doo. Maybe just add a bit more curve to the footsies like that. Okay. All right. Now it needs like the kind of the eye shape. And now I can simply color it. So just use the selection tool, expand it out, and boop. Do, do. Yeah, I think this little guy, we can make it kind of like a tiny bit ominous, but kind of cute, a bit cutesy. Let me just add some more shade. Okay. I think just something like that. Let me just add this kind of like edge light again. That should be perfectly fine for the eye. Don't need much more than that from that distance. And now I just need to shade the body. It should be this layer. It do be just like a little guy. Do do do. The autosave got me. There it is. Alright. Do 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 do. Okay. I think this about wraps it up for this little creature thingamajiggy. La criatura. At least the base layers. Now I'm gonna mess around with just a couple of shading layers. Hold up. Oh, okay, I was on gradient erase. Just wanna... Another soft light layer. Soft light is just like one of those settings that I abuse practically constantly. It's so heckin' useful. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, I think that about covers the little guy. YouTube paused. Oh dear. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What else? Do 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 do. Oh, let me finish off this window shading actually. Hold on. Do 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 do. Now there's, yeah, just gonna remove that so I can see. And I'm just going to apply the same sort of thing to the other tweez. Actually, this was not fully filled in. Hold on. Alright, that's fixed. What brush was that? Because I don't think it... Wait, was it this brush? No, it was a bit more coarse. Alright, brush hunting time. Nope. Definitely not. Kind of, but not really. Ooh, could it have been this? It might have been that, but smaller. I feel like that's it. If it's not it, it's close enough, so we're just going with it. I should probably make it like some kind of habit where I'm like, here are the brushes. Like, have a list. Here are the brushes I used for this specific scene. And then I can simply save myself the headache. Actually, I feel like that would be a pretty good automatic program feature. Like, it just keeps track of all the tools you've used for your piece. I feel like that could be useful. Doo -doo. And just grab the darker one. Feel like I need to make it just a bit smaller still. Okay, make it larger again. Do 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 do. Now, this might be enough tinkering with that part of the layer. I just move it onto this little tree. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, I think that's about enough there. And as for this was kind of like a rake brush, I believe. Oh, actually, it might have been my custom brush. Not that one. Yeah, it was this one. It just adds a bit of texture. And then I just kind of take this section and blur it. By about maybe a little bit less than this. About that much, I think. Although I could do that for this one. Like this one could be blurred by about 12. And then this one can have a different blur. Or like that. A bit less. And actually, I think I may want to tweak this one part a little bit. Yeah, a bit more blended there. Okay. Seems alright. What color is this? That color. Just want to add that same bit of shading over here at the bottom of these trees. I like that pretty much. Is this layer empty? Wait, what does this do? Oh, it was that. Yeah, I didn't need that. I'll mark it as a red. Alright. With the lighting on top, that looks pretty alright. Let me just turn that off, and now I'm gonna work on the trees over in the back. Then I can take this and blur it again. Oh, wait. I forgot this one. I think by about that much is alright. And can add a linear burn. Oh, autosave hidden us. Always have to just like wait a brief moment there. I think with the lighting, that kind of looks just fine as is. For those back trees. Now, there should probably be like some leaves kind of around here on the back. So let me just turn off these layers again. There's probably gonna have to be like two sort of leafy layers. One that's like more in back and another that's kind of more in front. Just kind of start out with a basic more little clump over here. Eh, maybe we don't need to add. Okay, I could just have a little bit. Okay. And now just kind of go on top and add that texture. Doo, doo, doo. Okay. Now gonna add another layer and just start going over with a bunch of thingies. Doo-doo-doo. That's a bit strong. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay, I got confused. The layer type just changed by accident. Alright. I just start kind of adding patches of shade. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. How does that look with this? Really weirdly intensely green, actually. Why is it doing that? Hmm. Okay, what if I, Oh, that's kind of pretty. No, that doesn't really address it. Yeah, like, I can change the hue, it's just... Why is it oddly intense? Let me add a saturation layer. Yeah, it looks better with the weaker saturation when it's the very bright day kind of. Hi, Tequeño. You are on the desk. How are you? Oh, it's a little buddy. Oh, aren't you just a precious little creature? Oh, oh no. Wait, don't climb towards the tablet. Oh my. Okay, he is off the desk. I love him. I wonder if I should add need more of a lighting layer over here, like okay, maybe not like that. Dun, 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 dun. Linear light. Yeah, maybe a bit like that. That may look better. What if I just straight up turn this blue? That is violently blue. Okay. Dun, dun. I'm just kind of like experimenting with the coloring here because I guess daylight just tends to be like yellow though. But I kind of want that backdrop to be like a little more blue, I suppose. Maybe I can still manage. Oh, hi, hi. Oh, he's on the tablet. Oh, the baby's on the tablet. Hello. Could you kindly move off? Okay. What if I just hold you on my lap? Will you be happy there? All right. Where was this? Right. Okay. Oof. Okay, yeah, I can make that more bluey. Just have to kind of decide how. Maybe more this kind of blue. Okay, I think more like that is better. So it still retains that sort of brightness. Oh, hi, Sai. Hi. Another afternoon to underwater. Yes, what happens when you mess around? Yes, maybe that Takenya would be good at drawing. I know there's always the people who do the little thing where they get some kind of like paint and they let their cats just kind of walk around on a little canvas and make their own little drawing. That could possibly be kind of cute. I wonder what Tekenyo would paint. I feel that simultaneously he is like a kitty that is like very stupid, but also full of untold wisdom that we cannot comprehend. I don't know, kitties just know things. He has a very specific interest. God knows what that is. His interest is just like pestering us when we're trying to do things. He's very good at it. His interest is a constant attention. He is small, but he's full of much. That is true. He is a very loving cat. Like, anyone who says that cats like are not affectionate creatures, they haven't really like interacted long enough with a cat, I think, to really get to know them. Because oh my god, they can be full of so much adoration and care, and they're so precious. Like, it's just that cats tend to be a little skittish, I suppose, if they don't know you very well. I feel like those people have only own dogs who are very outgoing with their love. Yeah. But I will say, like, for example, Tequeño, he is very outgoing with his love in his cat way. Because he will constantly, like, cuddle up to us. Like, it's kind of relentless. Like, he will snuggle with you in bed very affectionately. He will, like, paw at your face and, like, do little biscuits on your face and lick your face, lick you. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Like, we just let him sleep with us in the bed because he's so heckin' cute. But like that is a cat showing love. That, like, if the kitty likes you, they can show you love. He loves doing love bites, like, a lot. Yes, if a cat bites you very gently, so it doesn't actually hurt, that is a sign of affection. They're not actually trying to hurt you. Typical cat love, it's only a coincidence I am in the same room with you. As 97% of the time. Yeah, just being, like, around you comfortably, that is also a sign that they trust you. Like, if they can just casually fall asleep close to you, if they can expose their belly around you, which doesn't mean they're asking you to pet the belly, by the way. The belly's a pretty sensitive area. Usually you can get them used to being petted on their belly. There's kind of like a balance of it. Some cats are more adverse to it than others, but if they just show you their belly, then they trust you, because that is, like, that's a very vulnerable position to be in for them, right? That's where all of their heckin' organs are. They instinctively want to protect that spot. Peepa, one of my dogs, will do the paws well if you do not have a hand petting on there at all times. Oh, that's so cute. A mega licker. Oh, you have a video of it? Ah, you have to finish and exterminate in Warframe, I see. Good luck with your mission. Sticks my entire face and belly. Yeah, we've gotten him used to it, and he doesn't mind. The Tequeño doesn't mind interaction with the belly. He's very chill with it. It will not take long. I must witness the puppy. It's just kind of like an explanation for like if a cat is starting to trust you, it doesn't automatically mean just. Oh, the Maddie's already holding the cat. Maddie, I'm in the middle of drawing. Oh, she just handed me the kitty. Is this her venture yesterday? It is. Oh, well, the kitty jumped away, so revenge is escaped from. I had put the cat in her arms yesterday while she was streaming, so. Is the baby. We have to share the baby. So a cat just tolerating nonsense happening is a sign too. Yes, very much so. If a cat just kind of lets you do whatever the hell you want, that cat likes you. It definitely likes you in that instance. Let me folder this layer because I want to impact it directly. Because if they dislike it, they'll make it known quickly. Yes, indeed, they will. They'll give you a little muncher. Or they'll just like, you know, get away from you. Maddie has a habit of messing with the and YouTube us. Yeah, Maddie has a habit of messing with the tequeño in the most ridiculous ways. I don't know how he tolerates it. Because I feel like if I was a cat, I wouldn't tolerate it. She just kind of finangles him like a little rag doll. She means it lovingly, but it's ridiculous. It just looks ridiculous. I think that deeper bush layer works. Oh, I love kitties. I don't understand people who don't like the kitties. Though there's always those cases where people claim that they hate cats, but then they actually like end up acquiring one through some unconventional means. And then they learn the true beauty of cat. They act a little tsundere about it at first, but they learn. It's a very cute journey to watch someone go through. That who says they don't want the pet is the one who spoils the most. Exactly. That does happen. It happens and it's lovely to see. I just feel like there's some kind of like anti-cat propaganda out there or something with the amount of people who claim they don't like cats. Or like just that's who did not want pet. Oh, that's a whole it's a subreddit. I might have to check that out later. That sounds fun. Yeah, but I'm like, who's putting out the anti-cat propaganda with the amount of people who are like, oh, cats are not affectionate, cats are like cats are too mean or that kind of thing. Like who be putting out that? Because I want to have a little talk with them. I have to get down to the bottom of that conspiracy. I'm just gonna dexterous window. Oh my. Oh no. Okay. I don't know if the meowing can be heard. But yeah, whenever one of us leaves the room, I think the kitty does have some kind of separation anxiety. Cause yeah, whenever one of us leaves the room, he starts meowing. Bro just starts doing his thing. Sending a bit in disc. Ah yes, Discord. I must witness it. Oh my god, it's a puppy. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a floppy ear puppy. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. Aw. I love puppies too. I love doggies and kitties. I just have a very slight preference towards cats. I think part of it just has to do with my general personality of like I think cats generally suit me a bit more. Like I know with dogs you have to like take them out pretty often and all that, and I tend to just kind of want to chill sometimes. Oh dear. Oh, the Kenyo is oh no. You can hear him in the background. Yep, that's the baby. No, he's a silly. Oh my god. What is it? What is it? Do you miss Maddie? Oh, I bet you miss Maddie, don't you? Poor baby. That is way too big. Holy heck. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no, he's really meowing. Oh no. Baby, come here. Come here. Let me give you a hug. Come here. Let me give you a hug. Yeah, let me give you a hug. Push the little baby. Yes, your little baby. Do you want a little treat? I could give you a treat. You want a treat? I'm gonna give him a treat. Here you go. Yeah, you like that, don't you? He's munching. Are you happier now? The classic finger lick afterwards. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I love him. He's just a precious baby. So I can't help but get distracted with the little babies. Oh. His fur is so heckin' soft. It feels so good to just stick your face in his tummy. But I do get like the slight sniffles though. I feel like I probably have a slight allergy. But I just deal with it because I love cats. So yeah. Hama. Where? Ah, here's one. Okay, he's just a little guy. He's a little guy. He's been growing, but he's still my little guy. It is funny, looking back at, like, some of the first pictures we took of him, though, because you don't really realize how much a pet has grown until you, like, look back and you're like, oh, wait a minute, you're kind of bigger now. Like a lot bigger. Oh god, yeah, I used to have a pic of Pippa and Izzy from when we first got them. Yeah. Like obviously when we first got to Kenya we took picture. And that picture, oh god, like he looks straight up kind of evil in that picture, I'm not gonna lie. like just I think, I mean, you know, he was a stray. So I think he was just very, like, really scrunkly, right? Like, really heckin' scrunkly. I mean, like, when we first got him, yeah, we had to give him a straight up flea bath. So... But, I'm trying to look for... picture... Oh my god. The absolute level of scrunk that this guy had, though. Like it was still in the announcements channel. I'm just kind of bringing it in here. Like, look at that evil face. He's just... Like, bro had, like... bro was facing demons or something. The schemer, indeed. And now he's just such a loving bab. I mean, he was okay. Don't get me wrong. He was loving from day one. He, like, even after we gave him the flea bath, he started cuddling up to us, which surprised me because I thought he was gonna be, like, pretty upset with us. But no, he was just a loving creature. This is a bit more recent picture. Or he's just he's just by the keys. He's a goofy guy. He's a really goofy guy. I really like this picture because he's kind of cross-eyed and weird. Well, not really cross-eyed. He has his third eyelid kind of like peeking up over. And it makes his face look very strange, really. And then the other... oh, the scrunk, yeah. And the other picture here was really funny because just the look on his face. He's like... He is attentive. He got the stare. God, I love him. I just look at this guy the way he... Oh, this is when he's by Maddie's keyboard. He really likes being by Maddie's keyboard. Like when she's streaming and stuff, oftentimes he's just kind of behind there, just kind of looking. Anyways, that's a few... Wait! Oh god, hiccup. That's a few kitty pictures there. So, yeah, I love him. He's my little guy. He's my little babe. A bebe. Do 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 do. Do do. I will say he can be a little bit destructive though. Like he has his toys. We have some toys for him that they have little feathers and stuff. He's been ripping those off. He's been heckin' like hunting them. Like there's a whole little section of a toy that's kind of connected to his scratching post, and this morning I guess I found it like ripped off and on the floor, and I'm like, oh well, that didn't last. He's a fierce hunter, that is for sure. I think it's kind of normal for pet toys to not exactly last extremely long though. Unless that thing is really sturdy or something, but what color is that? Right. Yours are toy killers on occasion? Yeah. It does be like that sometimes. They are sillies. I have like some plushies, like some cat plushies, and like he'll go up to them and he'll be on the attack. Plushies are great. I like plushies. Just kind of collecting. I unfortunately I don't think we have room for like an absolute ton of plushies though. So I just got the ones I got. Okay, let me make this a bit. Okay. I can probably extract this one and make it a bit more subtle. Like that. I think that's alright. And I can probably go over the entire thing with like a... Hmm. Just maybe make it like a little bit off-white. A little bit less off-white, maybe? Okay, I think that's enough off-white for that. And probably there can be, maybe a bit more of shading. Maybe not difference. What should you be? Another linear burn, perhaps? It's not gonna actually be this dark on this side, but I'm just gonna... Yep, the autosave got me. I am free. Honestly, like, I like having autosave on, especially now that, I know my cat has been prone to disconnecting my PC, so... You know, may as well have it there, just in case. It's because he kind of like runs past the cable sometimes, and it just happens to perfectly slip out the cable enough to power things off. It's rather... I feel like I gotta like just tape down the thing against the wall or something though. Just try to like reinforce it enough so that even if he does run past, it doesn't just die. I should change the... Hiku. Duh. Probably that's shuttle enough. Okay, I think that's probably enough fiddling with the window. That's probably good. I should probably get to adding the actual desk and stuff. Okay, I need my perspective lines out now. Was this it? I think this was one of them. Oh, this one. Okay, well... Gonna try... Da-dum, let me just remember to name the little layer of the little guy over here. And... new desk layer. Oh, is this... is the perspective thing not properly on? Oh, apparently it wasn't. Okay, where is that? Okay. So this is gonna take a little bit of fiddling here. Should make this a bit wider. Essentially, this ruler is supposed to kind of help keep things in the perspective. If I just line it up right. It's just kind of finicky is the only thing. There we go. Um... There we go. Oh god. There we go. And... sure, that's... eh. Okay, this one's probably... wider. Okay, that's a few baselines, so... Just kind of erase what we don't need. Yeah. Zai, did you happen to, do you watch, like, the like, HSR update live streams, or do you skip them to, like, avoid spoilers? I'm just curious. I was kind of... They revealed a little too much, I think, with this one, but... But, you know, it's cool. Let me turn off the perspective ruler, because it's kind of getting in the way now. Oh, wait, I forgot one part of the perspective. Being that lines don't work like this. Hold on. There you go. More like that. Mm-hmm. I might try adding a little more dimension here, actually. Oops. No. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Just kinda go there. Oh, gonna mess that up. Do, do, do. Okay, I think that's good there. Turn off the perspective lure. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Okay. I get kind of quiet during that song because I really like it. Down, 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 down. Is this an oddly curved? Uh. Oh. Maybe the line should be more like that. Oops. And let me just make this line like super thin. Just wanna redo it. There we go. That feels better. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking of giving the table like actual drawer and thingies like that. Let me start actually like filling in this thing. And autosave jail. There we go. Wait, what are those lines it's selecting? Oh, what the heck? Wait, I didn't mean to have those. Hold on. Is it part of this layer? Yeah. Okay, yeah, just get rid of those. And let us try that again. There we go. That's more like it. Bless you. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh wait, let me select this one too. Just wanna fill it in. Now, what color? I guess just a could be a basic brown, could be more desaturated. Could be more reddish. It could kind of match the bedwood a little bit. This probably works as a base. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Okay, let's see about texturing this. Though regardless, I do think I want it to be a kind of smoother texture than just wood texture again, so... maybe more of a... Oh, the perspective ruler is still on, no wonder. Let's just turn that off. I should probably restrict this to, yeah, this area here. Oh, wrong brush. Down, 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 down. I think maybe I'll add sort of like a little bit of spray to it. But just gonna have this be a bit smooth here. Oh, and have a little bit of like lines towards the edge. Let me just test that. And for this, I actually do want the perspective ruler back on. Ah, that is way too thin. Yeah, kind of like that. And just kind of could make it a bit blurry so that it kind of blends a little bit there. And now with the next one, I could do a bit more of a lighting layer that kind of brings in... Okay, that's a bit too yellow. And another lighting layer that just adds more dark. Let me just combine these two. And then turn it back to soft light around that 50% range. And I think that side is kind of done pretty much. Except for the spray I was gonna do. Let me try that out. What if I do a bit of motion blur? Just very slightly. Oh, oops. Now cut this. Delete the one under. Okay, I think that's fine for that side now. Like I could do a sort of like one of those bright lines. It'd probably be like blurred more. So kind of like by that much, probably. And maybe just put it underneath some of the other layers. Not that underneath. Okay. Cool. Oof. Somehow I have gotten brain freeze from taking a sip of Monster. I didn't used to drink Monster. I was converted. Okay, let me, Wait, this line feels kind of weird. Oh, right, the perspective ruler still. I'm like, oh. I need this thing off for a second. It restricts the movement. Okay, that's better. Where was I? Yes, I was going to add the proper shading to the rest. Let me expand that out by one more pixel. There we go. Let me just turn off those other ones. And now I can just start the process. The fun part of this drawing is gonna be when I have to make all the variations for the time of day. Like, I'm just going daytime by default right now. But I'll have to make like a nighttime version, a nighttime with the lamp on version. Kind of like a dark sunset sort of version. Just like all those little variations, and then they'll be free. Although I'm probably gonna have to touch up some of the other rooms since the wood texture of the wall has changed. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Da-da-da-da. I'm also still trying to think of like what retro game to do specifically after Tarzan. I think God, I'm pretty sure I figured out the final boss of that. I just need to do a little practice of it, and I'm probably going to bang out a stream where I beat the final boss and then I just jump directly into the next retro game because I just want to capture the fact that I beat the final boss. It'll be like a Tarzan stream for like a hopefully very little time because I would hopefully not have skill issue and just get it out of the way. But after that, I'm still thinking of which one to choose. Like the other day, I did do a stream of like Fate, the Traitor's Soul, which technically I would consider that a retro game. But I think I'm not really sure it's like a stream game per se, because it really is just like dungeon crawling, grabbing loot, fishing. like it's very. It's definitely the kind of game where I like to relax with it, but I don't know if it's actually like fun to watch per se. Though off screen, I did do a bit of progression in it. That was kind of fun because I had sold something for a bunch of money through fishing. So I had a nice amount of funds, and with that I bought like a like this cool skeleton bow. And it had like 3 sockets in it. So with 2 of those sockets, I put in these gemstones that make the bow have like life drain. So it like I hit enemies and it heals me. And the life drain, I think it was like 14% or something like that. It's pretty good. Like that weapon is pretty handy. And in the case that I were to find a better weapon, because there's definitely better weapons than that, I could just break the gems out of the sockets. Like, it will destroy the weapon, but if I have a better one, doesn't matter. But yeah, with that bow, I was kind of just making my way further down pretty smoothly. And mainly I was just trying to get my critical, leveling up my crit chance and my spellcasting speed. Cause the spellcasting starts out heckin' slow in that game. Like there's this spell that speeds up my character so they move pretty fast. But like since it doesn't last very long, it felt like the amount of time it took to cast the spell was like really annoying every time just to get a burst of speed for like a little bit. So I was like, heck it, I need to speed up this. But yeah, it's one of those games that is just one of the things that I would spend many hours on in my childhood. And so I have a very nice little attachment to it. There is a one released after it of that series called Fate the Cursed King, and in that one, there are some interesting systems, like the fact that you can recruit, like, party members, technically. Kind of like mercenaries, I suppose. You pay them and they go down to fight with you. And I thought that was always such, like, a really cool feature that they could have added. I feel like they could have done multiplayer with that kind of game. Well, they did in this other series called Torchlight, which is very similar to Fate, but you know, more modern kind of cartoon style. Tries to do more of a story, I think. I honestly should try to play it a little more. It's probably like a pretty decent evolution of it, but somehow just the vibes of Fate kind of drew me back more often. Uh, what what was the layer that? Oh, it was this. Okay. And then this one's kind of like a darker color, so... Okay, I think something like that is good. As for this line... Oh, wait. I should probably turn on the perspective line again for that. There it is. Just kind of bring in that line. Is there... I wonder if there's a way to make the eraser obey the perspective ruler. There has to be. Like, surely. But here, let me just turn it off. Let me do a Gaussian blur. Kind of give it like kind of like that. Let's throw this. Let me lasso it. I'm just gonna remove that. Add to here. Let me try to blur it. Okay. And now this bit over here should get kinda trimmed. And now just a very slight blendy brush to make it more subtle at the edge here. Okay. That seems fine. Autosave jail, no! I am trapped. Okay, I'm free. Okay. Okay, now that's good. I feel satisfied with that. Let's see, what layer next? Ah, that's sort of softer soft light. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna have to start turning off the color layer before I can select things a bit better now. Okay. So this bright sort of layer, what kind of color was it? Just straight up white? I think it was like very slightly off white purple. Yeah, I'm quite sure that's what it was. So with that, perspective ruler, welcome back. I can just do a sort of when I'm doing like kind of like lines outside of here, I think it helps just add that bit more dimension. Okay. Don't do that. Let me just do the blur. And it's gonna be a stronger blur than usual. Okay, more like that. And I think kind of same thing here. Gonna just trim that a bit. And then soften out the edge. Now I could splice this so that I could make it even a bit softer than the other one. Which I think probably works well. Okay. And now the only other thing that really impacts this here is this one thing. How about I don't change the, Okay. Just needed to have the selection still, so let me try to bring back this sort of texturing here. Oh, it was like a dark purple, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a bit darker than that. That felt a bit too saturated. Okay, I think that was it. Okay. So of that, I like blur it once and then do a motion blur. And it should have kept the settings from last time. So it's just about like that. And I can make it a hard light. How come this other one isn't hard light? I thought it was. It probably may just make it a bit subtle for both of them. And I think that's done with that part of the table. Unless... And I'm in autosave Joe, okay. Unless I put a entire thing here that just changes the darkness of it compared to the top, which probably is the right call. Yeah, because if I turn off the perspective one now, and just name this one side. Like if I just have this part darker, then it looks more like the 3D object would. Of course, it can be kept subtle. So maybe just about 30 is fine with it. And I could still make it a bit of a gradient erase here so that the brightness at the very edge is still kind of impacting it more. Maybe at 40? I think I'll leave it at like 32 opacity. And that should be enough for that little part. Alright, what next? We will grab this part. Maybe this part in here too? I'll just expand it out. And now it is time for the classic shading. Just kind of bring it in. There we go. Okay. Time for the other layeries. What? What is this? What is this layer? No object? Hold on. No that's just empty. What? Huh? I mean, I'll delete it since it's empty. Okay, this is like the soft light, bright light. Let me bring back perspective ruler, our handy little buddy. Get the purpley color. Now for this one, I think it's probably gonna be pretty subtle. You're gonna blur it. Pretty much like that. We can separate it and then make it a bit weaker. Okay. Next one is the dark lines. Now for this, I can probably have it be a bit more... Yeah, there can be a bit more of it here. Okay, blurry time. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you know what? Instead of having there be the sort of like triangular parts to this. Yeah, like those. Oh heck, where's the redo button? Okay, there it is. Yeah. Instead of having those, I'm probably going to just simply focus on having the more subtle blur. For these sections. Probably cut it like this. Make it a bit weaker. And then I will come in with the part. The part that shades it a little more intense. So first starting with this soft light. Why that not do anything? Oh, because we're on a race. Okay. Of course. Ooh, we actually have to deselect part of this. To just yeah, to just focus on this part. Um, hold on. There is some a layer here. Yeah, this looks kind of odd here. Okay, I'm once again I wonder why it's not brushing the way it is on its perspective ruler. Okay. Now is that just okay? All right. Now I'll select not that. I'll select this part again. And this one. And that will be one more shading layer. Okay. And with this whole thing, where the sides have to be darker. And make it more like that, I think. Seems to work. Okay. I'll consider that little section done. Saving. Do, do, do. Okay, I suppose I'll simply grab this part next. And grab the shading color. You got the... Ooh, you got the alert working? It's a lot more involved than you thought it would be. How hard was it? It seems you can set unique gifts for variations on alerts. I see. If a dono is larger, we can have a new image entirely. Ah. Took a while because you had to set it for everything. So I'm guessing you just took the alert and put it on every single alert by default for now. Basically, yeah, that makes sense. I will say I'm not confident in when I would make a variation on that because animation does take a bit. But I'm happy it's working. Oh, it lets you do custom audio for them. Okay, that could probably be an easy way to vary it up for now. Between stuff. Do 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 do. Alright, I still have to show you how to set up caption stuff later and that sort of thing.
I think something that I definitely need to do.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot at the start of streaming, but I just kind of stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Is every single day, it doesn't matter if it's something like extremely tiny, just like very slightly improve the stream.
Uh-huh.
Like even if it's like a minor thing, just do something that's some improvements.
Yeah. That is the good mentality to have. I mean, there's definitely tons of ways you can spruce things up. Honestly, I feel like even one thing that you could do, even with just the PNG, is probably we could figure out a way to set like kind of lighting on them. Maybe for specific games.
Oh, that'd be good. What? I think it's food. I'm
Okay.
going to microwave hot dog.
Microwave.
I have blast.
Yes. The baby is sleeping. Oh my god. Oh, what a cutie the little kitty is. Oh. Oh, he's so eepy.
This is how he has full trust. Like, bro is like asleep with the belly up.
Yes, he's sleeping with the belly up. So cute. So heckin' cute. God, I love cat. Right, okay. Perspective roller, come back to me. I definitely need to figure out my own little stream improvement stuff. But I tend to like doing more things for the Nyagu first, you know. I feel like I'm okay with keeping the vibes a little bit chill in terms of my progression. But I definitely want to help the Nyagu spruce up her streams real nice. I mean, probably if you add the amount of time I've spent on all of the assets for her, it's probably a pretty decent chunk of time by now. But there's always things to experiment with. I'm surprised she got all those extra she got a bunch of extra emote slots, so I made 2 more emotes just yesterday. I'd have to think of what others possibly, but there may be other sorts of thingies I could play around with doing. I will have to think. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Yeah, let me make this a bit smaller. Shave it down here. And then blur that. I might have shaved it down a little too much there, actually. Oh god. So hard to draw with perspective brush again. Oh my. Okay, let me blur this. And shave that down. Kind of modify it here. Down, down.
Yeah, so I might be stupid.
What happened?
I just remembered we didn't actually put the hot dogs in the cart.
Oh.
So I'm making like a chili thing, like a sloppy Joe, and I'm gonna put that in the hot dog buns.
Oh, okay.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Then Yabu seeks sustenance. I bet as soon as she comes back with that, the Kenya's gonna try to steal it from her. He's always after our food. He can't help it. Why did I deselect it? Just to stare at it, probably. But let me just add the usual sort of lighting. And then this would be the darkening. Maybe make it a little less saturated. That seems fine. Yeah, that seems alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Now I can simply grab these two and expand those out. Almost done with this table. Just turn off all of those. Okay, so now we got the basic shades. The perspective ruler is still on. No. All right. Crisis averted. Okay. So now let me just, whoa, kind of jumped around there. Let me just bring back these layers. All right. And I can probably keep this one a bit simple. I think we'll still have a bit of darker shading here. But then it'll still be a bit brighter than these other sides. So where are the bars? Like this. I feel like it only really needs, yeah, like one of these darker lines. Let me bring back the perspective ruler. Like so. And just Go like that. And like this. And then this will be blurred out a tad. Okay. Okay. Oh, no! Autosave jail. Okay. Alright. Still probably needs that little bit of, shading on that top part. And then this for the darker shading. Honestly, I think that's probably just fine like that. Okay. Now, this little bar over here, you're probably gonna make that a div color. So, yeah, Eeper. I'm gonna say this will be like, here in like a new folder for whatever will be in here. Now the question is, what sort of color? Maybe just like a lighter... Oh. Hold on, I don't want that on anymore. It could either be a lighter color like that, or it could just be darker. Maybe just lighter. Could look fine. Let me just try a bit of shading. Ugh, sneeze. Hmm. Just a bit like that. I think that looks alright. I just make this brush a lot smaller. Okay. Does that look fine there? I don't know. Maybe the edge itself should be kept a little more like that. And then I could try the part on top. I think I like that little bit of white there. Down, down. Okay. I think the handle looks pretty done like that. Yeah, just bring this out a little more. Okay. With that handle, all we have really left for the desk is just this little box over here. Do 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 do. Let me just name that handle. And now just one more little folder. It'll be this right here. Oops. Okay. Could make it more of a dark purpley, kind of like this. That's coming together. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe change this to a soft light. And just brighten. Dun, dun, dun. I was thinking of making this box like a little PC case, but it might be the smallest ever PC tower in existence, if that's what it is, so... Like, It's just a little thing. Maybe we can pretend in this universe, they have better technology question mark for making tiny PCs. Sure. Actually, wait, what's the smallest a PC tower has become? I'm now curious. Like, how, I wonder how tiny they can actually get those. Well, it's still, like, working fine. Because I know there's a certain limit, I suppose, in how much you can fit in something, but we can say that Mira is probably not like a frequent gamer. She's not really gamer kind of character. She's a more bookie kind of character. Not that you can't be both, but like if she has something that just lets her write good, then that's probably enough for something that probably just runs well enough. Let me just make this a folder and just fit this thingamajiggy. Uh, it has paused. Okay, let me do that. And then we pull out the gradient erase. Cool. Coolio. Oops. Have to actually tie it to the thing. Oh god. Carefully. Probably I do want to darken this button thingy. Maybe just a slight... Just pile it on the layers. Hmm. Da-da-da. Okay. Let me try a saturation layer and just gray it out. There we go. Oh, that looks kind of interesting. Hmm. Oh. Maybe that much is fine for the desk area. You could keep this ambiguous. Box. Okay. So the main things remaining. It would be the chair and the stuff actually on top of the desk, and also the shading below the desk, and then the overall lighting of the room. So originally, we just had like one of those stools. And we got like some paper, some things. Oh yeah, and maybe like books back here. But we'll see. Um Yeah, there were like some crumpled papers, like a container with pencils, thingamajigs. I think I still want the container. I'll call this the desk. And yeah, probably just I'll start with the little container of like pencil thingamajiggies. Oh, right. We should turn back the perspective ruler. Boop. And just have it. It's kind of fighting against me. I mean, maybe. Maybe just kind of straight like that is fine. But think of it like this. Ah. They could make it like a somewhat sizable container though. That curve ruler is too thin. So just bump it up. Okay, now it's too thick. About 9. Yeah, that seems alright. Cool. And in this situation, we just gotta fiddle around over here. Let me turn off the perspective ruler. And kind of adjust this. Just smooth out the curve more to be wider open. All right. Probably scrape off a bit of this edge too. That seems relatively fine. Alright, and now this bottom part, just a slight bit of extra curve there on the edge. Okay, now to think of what kind of thingamajiggies we want in here. Just pencils and stuff like that, props. No, I know whenever I had like a container in the house, they would always end up being filled with like the most random thingies other than the pencils. But for now, let's just actually just fill in this container with color. Dun, dun, dun. And the container, I probably want to have it could be more like a blue. You know, why not? Maybe more of a teal, perhaps? Teal's pretty neat. And just kind of scrape it in the color. Let me get a different brush going. How about this one? Definitely not. Oh, uh-oh. I just caused a bunch of lag. Oh my. Oh god, okay. You did a little something too much when your tablet screen turns black for a minute. Like, oopsie. Okay, I think this coloring works pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, let me add a little more of this before bringing back. Yeah, that works, that works. I could just circle this part. And then modify that like this. Oh my. Okay. Oop. It will be like that. Just a few lighten layers and then we call that container. So first off, darkness. Oh, I should probably start ending off stream actually. The Nyaku will stream soon. I suppose that'll be the progress that we do for now. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. I really appreciate it. I love all the lurkies too. Those are always appreciated too.